Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and we're back today and we're going to go back to Monarch to, settle the dispute between MSI and the Iconoclasts. But on the other hand, look, we have woolly cows back again. It's great. I love my woolly cows, they're cute. Also, we don't know who keeps ordering the fertilizer shipments, but it's a little bit funny. Alright, so yes, back to Monarch. Let's go to Fallbrook because Cascadia puts you right out on the edge of land that you can. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, for fast traveling, but yeah, the Cascadia pad where it is because we can't unblock that door. Is not that great. So, who shall we take with us? I'm feeling Neoka and Ellie. I think they're a good team. I need to get Felix and Neoka some different armor so I can tell who's who better in the equipment screen, to be honest. I'll see what I can come up with. Anyway, let's continue on. And see what's gonna happen. I mean, I don't think anything so far can top the conversation I just had with what was her name? What's her name? Lilia Hagen of Sublight? Proud member of the tinfoil hat wearing brigade. But again, unfortunately, we can't do anything until we get access to Byzantium, which I assume is going to happen not after this mission, but after we go back to speak to Phineas regarding, gosh, whatever it is we did for him when we helped out the. What did he like to call himself? The broker? I think he called himself the broker when we helped out him. Can't actually remember what it was we'd done. I mean, so far his questline, the main questline, utterly boring. I mean, Phineas as a character is kind of interesting, but I guess with any RPG, the main questline is always a little bit boring compared to the side quests, which is generally where the meat is in a game. So, what does it think we're gonna? Oh, does it think we're doing the main quest? It absolutely does. Oh, I love the music on this planet. It's just so subdued. What are you doing? No, don't jump down there, you'll probably injure yourself unnecessarily so. Oh, it looks pretty though, I'd forgotten how nice it looked. Also, where's the steps down? That's just, that's not jump. The steps were somewhat probably really obvious. Oh, I could have jumped that. So that's sublight salvage and shipping. I've got a sublight helmet. I'd quite like a sublight bit of armor. I think that could be interesting. Nothing strictly interesting. Nobody interesting to talk to. Any vendors that I haven't seen? Probably. That door looks locked. Door's open.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze, cheaper. I've emptied 14-bit carts in the last 2 hours. That's because you've got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like that.
Alright, do I need to go in there?
She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. In fact, I don't think we've been back here for a while. Does Catherine have anything new for us? Where is Catherine? I can't remember where we met her. Oh, yep, I'm gonna assume you're asleep. This is just like a bar? Alright, it's not the bit I thought it was. I don't think there's anything I need to go back to Catherine for. You're just a gambler or bartender. Oh, no, I don't think this is the right bit either, because it's probably met. I hear the hilarious insurance agent, actually. And nope. Insurance office key, which I could probably pickpocket off you if it weren't for the sentry bot. Although I suppose if you had hacking, you could switch off the sentry bot,
You seen Arthur today?
pickpocket.
Nah, last time I saw him was, stars. I can't remember. Days.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time dealing with these guys, to be honest. Let's just go out there and see what we can start with. Not every challenge needs to be solved with a gun. In fact, if you can use enough speech options, you don't even get challenged to be solved with a gun. Oh. Has everything finished popping in? I think it has. Right, I'm prepared to go full stealth on this one. So, let's check the map. It might actually be worth fast traveling. So where is it? You know what's really frustrating is I probably should have just gone to the Cascadia landing pad, because as it turns out, that's exactly where I need to go. Why is that labelled as green? That's what he's lost stand. In fact, let's go to here, the publications, and then try and figure out why that's labelled as green. Oh, wait a minute, is that for... Oh, vendor of vending machines, that's just all they are. Right, well, it's still fast travel there. Yes, I can fast travel there. Is that the first time I've noticed that he's wearing the Iconoclast badge? I feel like it's not. I think I've seen that before. I still like the Iconoclast badge. It's a cool symbol, but... And it makes sense that the board would have them as the bad guys. That revolutionary and... Oh god, do I want to get involved in that? I'm not convinced I do. Oh, did they... Oh, the Iconoclast just won that. Ooh, ooh. I don't know how to feel about that. We knew they were kicking off. Oh, if I'd responded faster, could I have avoided this? Possibly. I wonder if that's on me. It might be, to be honest. It might be. Well, we're here to fix it. Oh, over the hill. Let's take it out.
Take him
Yeah.
down.
Nice work.
I'm warmed up now.
Yep, you sure are. Let's go ahead. Just a few bugs. Da-da-da, target module. Ooh. Ooh, there's a few more bugs. Let's get the Mantiqueen first, shall we?
Go.
Get on.
Ah, there goes your head. But these guys got the rest of it. Mantiqueen body is just bugging. Oh, hello.
May go.
Oh, that's never not funny. Oh, Ellie, how long has it been since I had you in combat? What are your settings? Everybody else have switched up so they'll get involved. Yeah, let's just get you on aggressive. I don't mind if you guys go sneaking in. Now, where is the big... Is that the big body? Oh, that's, just a marauder thug, that's fine. Oh, Raptidon. I didn't even know there was a Raptidon there. I wonder if they killed each other. Probably. Oh, hello. Oh, Mega Raptor. And it's been injured.
What?
Show him.
Uh-oh.
You got him.
Right, he's down. What else is shooting at?
Don't mess with us.
Okay. He's already injured. That's really interesting. Had a bunch of stuff on him. Nope, that's still not jump.
Here they come.
I'm sure you guys got this. Please tell me you haven't fallen into any sulfur pools, because that would be ridiculous. Like, I know it's the sulfur pit, but you should still be smart enough not to.
Get some.
Show him how it's done.
Nah, you just got spit on a little bit. If I could, I would get everybody and... Ooh. Oh yeah, that is the, of course that makes sense why everybody's over here. The ship's not very big. It didn't make much of an impact, did it? I mean, it absolutely should have. I suppose the gunship isn't very big, but even
You
so.
go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
Oh, thanks guys, you're real sweethearts. I'd say what do I pay you for, but let's be honest, I don't actually pay you. It's not even very big. I suppose they just didn't want to deal with the pathfinding and its awkwardness. Gunship captain's key, eh? Where am I gonna find that? So you're corporate commander, corporate trooper. Has somebody already beaten me here and gotten the commander's key card? I don't see anything else. Alright, so there's... That's not a way. That's not a way. Are you sure I can't break through that door? I can break through most things. What does this say? Oh, command key. Yes. Let's do everything else first.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
That's brilliant. Cantankerous Canid. Oh, that's an interesting name. Oh, Captain's Log, let's see. Yes. Chief Engineer saying something about... Well, he's not paying much attention. Well, he was trying to get to the groundbreaker at least. Probably should have paid attention to the Chief Engineer sooner. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind having weird loadings. It's a bit weird. Do you know what? Let's just go super slow. I don't think anyone's going to be left alive. Oh, it's not much left to loot. It's quite a small environment, actually. Oh, hello. Nope, can't open that. That's somebody's feet. Bless them. Anything else around here? Oh, yep, okay, that's obviously going to happen. Probably the most awkward climb ever. Yeah, I can't see anything, so let's just go up here. I feel like I'd be fighting gravity hard at that point. No. Nowhere to explore off the beaten path. Regular path it is. Yep, that's probably where the chief engineer sat and was having a very, very bad day. Alright, I don't know exactly what I did. Oh, was I accessing and then unlocking. Cantankerous Canid targeting module. Yes, I shall. Give the module to Sanjar or give the module to Graham. Well, I think I know who I'm gonna pick. Ooh, yeah, that was a bit of a jump. Wonder where the poor captain's run off to. Sanjar it is. Who's obviously celebrating runes. Fast travel. Yes. Yeah, I just can't justify giving it to a crazy cultist. Not that I think Sanjar and MSI are much above a cultist. I mean, it is a little bit cult-like, the whole everybody working for the corporations and the board. A little less antagonistic and want to kill everybody. They don't put much value on human life, but they're not explicitly outright trying to wipe everyone out. Yeah, I'm totally the bad guy for that, aren't I? Oh, I probably should have just fast traveled inside the city. I wonder who Felix would support here because he's really disillusioned by Graham. But he also is very anti-corporate. In fact, he's going to be a real interesting character to recruit and keep on my team when I'm playing a pro board. There is some weird texture popping going on with these. I don't think I had that before. Is it because it's quite late in the game? Ooh. Hey, Mrs. Crazy Pants. Are you still crazy? Are you still crazy? Probably.
I told him I'd always keep him safe. I promised him.
Yep, still crazy. Still don't
If I
feel
never smell
bad.
another rapt, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
Oh, I kind of want to know how her date went. Has she had it yet?
As you were.
Nope. Hello, Sanjar.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts. They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together.
Ah, yeah, can I actually? I should have talked to both of them.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish. I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Oh, that's why I have a review. Ooh, was it a good review?
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Oh, I didn't even know this was an option. Ooh, right, okay. If I can get Graham out of control, I'd love that. Nice. See, talking everything out is amazing. Also, these people are absurdly easy to please. I barely had to talk to him or persuade, but I guess it's lucky that I already had found that review. I suppose if you haven't fully explored and gotten everything yet, you might not have a way to push that forward. Interesting. And mostly the reason I don't like the iconoclasts. It was him, and he did let the pirates in to shoot up that town, and he's just an absolute nutter. Like, he's much, much worse than Lily Hagen, who is a nutter, but she's smart, and I think she knows she's a bit crazy. And honestly, thinking aliens did it is a bit harmless. She's just a very good thief at the end of the day. Why is that texture popping so bad? Like, it's been much better before.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
I mean, I wonder if restarting the console might help fix whatever that is. That's kind of distracting. Alright, so, Zora is. Okay, so now I need to go and find... Now I need to go and find Zora, so... Iconoclasts would be... They're not in Fallbrook. They are... That's Force Factory. Big Summit. Oh, hang on. That'll be for MS. Ah, right, I'll be over here then. Come on. Come on. Amber Heights. Yeah, if I could talk to Zora before I talk to him. If I get to shoot him, I'd be super happy. If I can get her to back down from her let's shoot up MSI, because she was a bit gung-ho happy, but if I can persuade her that we don't need to do that, that might end up being a very good outcome to this. Oh, it's like the best of both worlds. I don't have to make a terrible choice. I'm still traumatized from picking what I guess in my mind is the wrong choice for the first mission, because the outcasts or the breakaways or whatever the faction was called, the woman running them was really terrible, who didn't care about the people at all. She just cared about her own revenge.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
Yeah, I should take you with me more often. I like having Yuka with me, so let's... yeah, let's try and go and get these people to work with me. Nope, no background dialogue. Zora.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the iconoclast surviving is we depose him. Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already. I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't. Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Right. I don't agree with that, but if she's in charge, can I persuade her to sit down and have a conversation with Sanjar?
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
I mean, you can, because I don't like Graham.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
I mean, her heart is very much in the right place. I hope she's open for compromise. Is this going to be a conversation? Maybe I should put my hat on. Just in case.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. What? Zora?
You're running the iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer? I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. I escaped the corruption of the endless cycle of corporate greed. Yes, I ran from that. But now I'm ready to face it once more. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come!
Might as well take the killing shot for her. Whoops. Well, if she's the leader of the iconoclasts, maybe I can get that reputation back up. Board reputation increased. Now, don't bail on me now, Zora.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it? I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Ooh, persuade or perception? Persuade.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Oh, yes.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
So when you say just in case measures, I mean, you're not gonna try and assassinate anybody, are you? Gosh, I hope not. Right, let's. I think it's fast travel now, isn't it? Back to yeah. Oh, do I not have to tell him to go there? Okay. Right, if that's where we're going, let's fast travel there. Maybe she communicates it to Sanjar in a very sensible fashion. Maybe. Probably put my proper helmet back on, actually. Ooh. Alright, so we got rid of Graham. She seems to have been persuaded to not be a complete douchebag. Sanjar's on board. I give them 5 years and then they'll be killing each other anyway, but we can still work with this. We might be able to get a good ending for the people of this
Reminds me of the
planet.
crew cabin on one of my first ships. You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years.
I think you're talking about sulfur again, aren't you? Right. Right, so there's the old church. Please let nobody die. I want these two to work together. Ah. So we've got an MSI commander and an iconoclast. Cool. Proper facing off against each other. Oh god, they're gonna be such children, aren't they?
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Persuade.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that. Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far. But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think I believe him. He's just dumb enough to mean it.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Alright, you need to take it back a notch. And yeah, I don't think Sanjar had anything to do with it, and you blaming him for that is just misplaced guilt and anger.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
No, I'll get out. I'm not convinced either of them are going to do that.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
Can we talk?
Ooh, yeah, we can talk. I mean, I'm super happy with that conclusion, actually. I didn't think that was going to be possible. I'm really glad it is. What do you want to talk about? Have you got a quest for me?
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
I agree with you there.
Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really. Just being realistic. As long as they keep their business on Monarch, their situation's got nothing to do with me. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
Am I just picking all the wrong dialogue options whenever I speak to her? We don't seem to be warming up to each other very much. And I gotta wonder if that's something I'm doing wrong. I wonder if there is a way to, like, properly talk to... Oh, that's right, his arm fell off. Properly talk to her to get her to... Oops. I don't know, just be less what she is, which is completely cynical. Oh, nope, that's X. Yeah, I also have my suspicions. I still like Ellie, but she's getting to be a bit too cynical. Also, I'm probably just picking all the wrong dialogue options to get her to bond with me. So I might not. I wonder if it's possible, but I wonder if I might not actually get to see her quest. Because she's wanted to talk to me a few times. I don't know, we're going to have to play that one by ear. Well, let's have a look at the quest log and see what we've got going on now. So, still haven't botched anything. So that's Byzantium. That's on Byzantium. Alright, so I've only got Radio Free Monarch. So the next thing to do is go back to the lab. I don't know what's going to happen next after that. but I guess we'll find out. But I'll save that for tomorrow's episode. So thank you for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing. I was excited to find out the alternate path that I could take without dooming one side or the other to certain destruction. So that's fun. If you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to
Careful.
the channel.
Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
Oh,
Think
that's
they
true.
left anything good behind?
Right. Anyway, so yeah, if you've got anything to say, maybe you've seen something that I've missed, or just thoughts on how I handled it, then please feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to know what you think. If there's something I've missed, I'd love to know about it for the future, if nothing else. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Ta-ta for now.